The Emperor's New Clothes. In a far-off land, there lived an emperor who thought himself the handsomest man in the world. He was so silly that he believed the most important things in life were having beautiful clothes and admiring himself in the mirror. One day, two strangers arrived at the palace. When they said they had come about a new suit for the emperor, he agreed to see them. "Sire," said the first stranger, "we can weave clothes so fine that only wise men can see it. Fools may say there is nothing there, but you are so wise that one of our suits would delight you." The emperor was easily flattered. He swallowed the strange story as easily as a frog swallows a fly. He agreed to pay an enormous sum of money, and the tailors took out their tape measures. With many a flourish they measured the emperor, exclaiming over his fine figure. They wrote down the details, then brought their looms into the palace to work. The odd thing was that in spite of all the shuttling and bobbing, not one thread of cotton could be seen. The emperor went to inspect their work. He blinked hard and stretched out a hand to feel the invisible material. "Can you see anything, sire?" whispered the Lord Chamberlain anxiously to the emperor. The emperor hesitated. He could not tell the truth and appear foolish, for he might lose his throne. "Of course I can see it," he replied indignantly. "Only wise men can appreciate this fine material. You must be a fool if you see nothing." When the tailors brought the invisible clothes for the emperor to try on, they fussed around him. "Look at the gold thread and the sateen collar and the jeweled buttons." The emperor turned this way and that in front of the mirror, seeing none of these things. It was not possible that he was a fool. Perhaps he needed spectacles. "Excellent!" he exclaimed heartily, pretending to feel the cloth. "I am well pleased. Now take the gold you have earned." The tailors hastily fled away, clutching their gold and bursting with laughter at the emperor's foolishness. Next day was the emperor's birthday parade. Crowds of people thronged the streets to watch. The state trumpeters blew a fanfare as the soldiers marched past in scarlet uniforms. They were followed by the court jesters turning rapid cartwheels. Courtiers in satins and laces threw roses to the crowd. At the end of the procession rode the emperor in a glass coach pulled by white horses. The news had spread that only wise people could see the emperor's new clothes. Nobody wanted to seem foolish, so they cheered and shouted compliments as the emperor rode by. Through the crowd wriggled a little boy trying to get a better view. He had not heard the strange story of the suit and gazed in amazement at the emperor. "Look!" he shouted gleefully. "The emperor hasn't any clothes on!" People in the crowd began to laugh, and soon everybody in the city was laughing. The emperor cowered back, burning with shame. He realized what a fool he was to have been tricked. Perhaps it was not too late to mend his ways. He hurried back to the palace, determined that in the future he would be a truly wise emperor. Now it's past your bedtime. I hope you love the story. Tomorrow I will tell you another one. Close your eyes and sleep tight. Don't let the bugs bite. Good night. Good night.